Alright, so let's put together our Cantu movable TV mount. I have instructions here, read the instructions. According to this, you should start with mounting the brackets into the TV and then go from there. So basically start from the top and go to bottom. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the bottom and do the TV unboxing and mounting the brackets as a part 2 video. So let's just start with this. This is going to be our base. This is where the TV is going to ride on. The instructions are pretty simple. There isn't much to it. All that's required is Phillips screwdriver and Allen wrench, which is included. All the screws are, as you can see, they all have letters on them from A to Z, so it's very simple to find what you're looking for. Alright, so let's start with wheels. I'm going to start with wheels. Wheels, there's 4 of them. They have this device here which locks in wheels in place. Basically what you do, you push it down with your foot, like so. And then what it does is locks the wheel in place. But it also doesn't just lock the wheels, it also locks the wheel from spinning around. So I'm just going to show you this right here. I don't know if you can see this. Let me get the camera in focus here. So basically what happens is this. The wheel spins this way and this way, right? So when you put this down, when you push on it, what's going to happen is, see those teeth here? There is a spring there. What's going to happen is it's going to lock in and go in between those teeth, like so. So this will not spin anymore. You see? And that's required because now what they want you to do is push this down. Now everything is locked in place. Now what they want you to do is put this from the bottom of the base and screw it in like so. And this will not spin on you because it's locked. If this was unlocked, it's just going to spin all the way around. Alright, so let's just put the 4 wheels onto the base of the TV mount. Oh, forgot. We need, to do this, we need a washer here in the Z pocket. So I'm just going to rip this open, take the washer out. Washer goes right here, and basically all you're doing is just screwing the wheel on. Like so. Until it stops. Okay. Once you're done here, now you can unlock the wheel. Now it's going to spin around. And then you're going to do all 4 wheels just like that. So let's do this real quick. Okay, do the washer. I have to say that this TV mount, I have another mount that's mounted to the wall, and I have to say that Cantu mounts, I've noticed they are built kind of overbuilt, you know, built of I would say very good quality. I'm pleased with the one that I have for my Panasonic plasma upstairs, and I think it's going to hold up very well. Again, lock this in. Washer. Alright, and put the wheel like so. Unlock it, and the last one goes right here. Again, lock it in place. Alright, so now we got the base. As you can see now, you can move it freely. The reason I put the wheels on first is because you're going to need to put 2 screws from the bottom of the base, and it's going to be easier now because the base is off the floor. So now what you do is you put this into the base. Now this is going to be, right here is the front of the TV. This, as you can see, has to be, those holes right here, the big holes, have to be towards the back of the TV, because this is where you're going to run the wires through. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to push these buttons in, like so. You're going to lift. And this is how you adjust the height of your TV. So now what you do, you just take this and put it right into these 2 openings. Okay. Now what you do, you're going to use the Allen wrench that's included with all the screws. And for that we're going to need W screws, and I don't see any washers that are required to put this in. No. So the W screws are right here. We have 4 of them. Okay. 4 screws, and we're going to use the included Allen wrench. Alright, these screws go 2 from the bottom. I'm just going to feel it out. And I advise to put the wheels on first, because now you have room to put the screws in. Alright, I got one in. And let's do the other one. Okay. And now we're going to put the 2 screws from the top here. Okay. Alright. So let's use the Allen wrench now. So far everything seems to be going in very smoothly. I think all the parts required are there. Alright, so now we got to this point. Now we're going to tighten this up. There we go. Alright, so we got the screws on top tightened. Now we're going to go and tighten the stuff up at the bottom. Again, much easier to work with it now that you have the wheels on this.
And I don't think it makes a difference to start from the top or from the bottom. So I'm just going to do a two-part video on this and put the bottom portion together, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to do part 2 where I'm going to mount a bracket to a TV and show you the difference, because there's two types of mounts for TVs. There's a mount which is listed here. It's a VESA mount. You know, depending on the size of the TV, some of them are 200 by 200 millimeters, some of them are 400 by 200, and some of them are 600 by 400, depending on the size. So once I get the TV unboxed, I'm going to show you how to mount the brackets onto the TV. So this is done pretty much, the bottom portion. The only one thing that's left is there's a little bracket, like, not bracket, but it's a decorative piece. And what that's going to go, it's just going to go right here, like so, and it's going to cover the screws. Just like that. And that's it. So now we have the bottom all put together, and let me just show you how the whole thing looks like from a distance. Alright. Alright, so again, it rides freely on wheels very easily, and this whole portion here is adjustable. It goes up and down. They advise to adjust it before you put the TV on. I would imagine you can probably adjust it if you have two people. You can probably do it with two people while the TV is on. So that will be the part 1 of the video of how to put together the Cantu MTM65 movable TV mount. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to do video number 2 where I'm going to put everything together and you'll see how it looks like.